Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so it's just muted. Alright, well, that was fun. Can I just say, first of all, I hate the fact that it's like we're raining. I don't know if you guys can tell, but obviously I got, well, obviously I feel like it should be, obvious, but I got a haircut. And, let's just leave that there, screw it. I guess we're gonna be Clark's Latino cousin, I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, uh, countdown to 2025 in Minecraft. This officially the last day of 2024, and I just want to go over why. I just wanted to go over a couple stuff real quick. But before we do that, let me just check this out. Okay, so it should be going. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, it does seem to be working. I wanted to really test that out real quick before we really got into it. So just give me this. I probably should fill up some of the fireworks. Yeah. So let's get some more fireworks. I think I still have some in here. Some reds and blues. Yep, they should be. Yep, we got some blue and red. Wait, what is this? Best philosophical anime. Huh. I feel like I should like this a lot better too. Oh, hold on. While I'm doing this, I was gonna make like this whole speech before I started the fireworks and like we entered 2025 about how 2025 is gonna be our golden year. That's why I made it out of gold. But actually, I can still say that. Hold on, I think I might have a new idea. Now all these ideas are just flocking to my head, bro. Where is it? I saw it earlier. Where is it? Bro, am I tweaking? Definitely don't want to be going for these, but something close to the glowstone. Where's the glowstone? Shroomite? No, thank you. Bro, am I tweaking? Where is the glowstone? What is this? What is a bundle? There's so much. It has been a while. It really has been a while since I played, bro. There's so much stuff added in this game. What is a brush doing in this game? Bad Omen? I know there was Bad Omen before. Oh, you can get a piglin head now? Cool. Okay, I'm tweaking. I guess I just can't find it. Here we go. Glow. Stone. Here we are. I don't know why it was so hard for me to find. I genuinely don't know. Worst part is I probably missed it. Hold on. How do you use this? Help me, please. Can hold a mixed item stack of items. Oh, okay. Well, that's definitely new. I mean, obviously. Countdown to 2025. I want to look for like a real up to date. Okay, here we go. Yeah, New Year countdown. We got 52 minutes and 35 seconds left. Taking these free. Okay, cool. So we still got 52 minutes. So I think let me try something real quick. Yeah, as you can see, I like made it all the way back here. It's not the prettiest, but it works. For the most part, I was actually very surprised to see that I was actually able to remember a good part of like how to make one. And it's been a while. Don't get me wrong. But yeah. Also, it has been a very long time since I've played Minecraft. I generally can't remember the last time I played. It has to have been well over like a couple months ago. Because, yeah. I don't know, man. Well, Minecraft just stopped being fun for me. I mean, maybe I'll get back into it and just start grinding it out again. But yeah, it's just not really like as fun as it was before. Okay, you know that definitely looks a lot better. And it could look a lot worse, so I'm happy with it. And actually, I could have probably like centered it better. But you know what? It is what it is, okay? Who cares if it's perfect? I like it. Okay, so hold on. Nope. Okay, so you could put this in here. Oh, look at that. I think it's dumb that you can't like really grab anything, I guess. Like you can't use it like that. You have to actually like drag it over, then you have to like do that. That just seems dumb. Not gonna lie. Alright, now that we're done with that. It was right here. I was tweaking, bro. Look at that. Alright, but now that we got the timer up, so that way I know when it'll be like, 2025. We finally have the real counter, essentially. We just have the real countdown. So I just need to go over here, look for the fireworks. I was gonna say, I'm not going. I better not be tweaking again. Perfect. Let's refill all the fireworks that we have. Also, I have it set up straight to night, so I don't really have to like do anything else really. Alright, fill that up. Okay, that just works. And then these are blue. So there we go. I believe these are red. I don't know why, I just felt like they'd be the best. These are yellow. These are blue. There we go, perfect. These are red. Perfect. And then these should be blue. Oh no, they're yellow. I only have one blue? The frick? Yellow. Red. Yellow. Red. Blue. Yellow, huh? I guess that explains why I have so much. Well, hey, either way, we got what we got. As you can see, we have some lovely guests here as well attending this. And how do you clear the weather? What is the command for slash weather? Frick. Gosh dang it. Eh. Hold on, I'm not trying to use that yet. Alright. Okay. Time. I didn't know there was like clear stuff. Okay, there we go. Then what? Okay. time. Let's set it to night. Actually, nah, let's set it to midnight. Perfect. And now all we're just going to do is just wait for the last remaining minutes. In which case, we have about 47 minutes and 36 seconds left on the clock. So, honestly, not really much to talk about. Not gonna lie. Overall, these past days have just been kind of like, I haven't been streaming the past days because, first of all, like, once Christmas is over, it's like, what even do we do next? Like, with the dead month we're heading into and whatnot, we're like, it's just a dead month, honestly. January, it's very known for being a dead month. Like, literally everyone can agree on it. Not that many things are coming out in January. At least not that I can remember. Nothing really entertaining or interesting. So, yeah. Not to mention my hours are going to be cut back at my work. So, yeah. Definitely not looking forward to January. But overall, I am looking forward to next year because, first of all, I just want to say next year, I don't know why, but I have a feeling that next year will be a good year. It's not going to be a great year, but I definitely have a feeling that will be a good year. I don't know why. I just feel like 5 years after 2019 and 2020, I mean, 6 years after 2019, but 5 years after 2020, and then after everything that has happened, I just feel like for the most part, I feel like we're going to get a break. And it'd be really nice if we can, because, like I said, a lot of stuff has happened this year alone. There was I even talked about it in like a short I made. There was Mr. Beast, the whole drama with that, and that whole saga. There was a GTA announcement, people just talk about it. Obviously, Game Awards, blah, blah, blah. Just the typical stuff. And then there was also a Hakuto girl, how her career only lasted like what, maybe less than half a year. Which, I'm not surprised, she got famous. She was a one-hit wonder for like less than half a year. Honestly, she should never have gotten famous. She shouldn't have. And I would say, I've always said that. Oh, what's it called? I always said that, but I've also kind of played devil's advocate. It's like, good for her for making that one thing sick. Because at least she had some things. I think she had like a charity or like a horse charity thing for like horses or something. I don't know. But I remember that was a whole thing. But yeah, now she scammed a lot of people with freaking cryptocurrency, which case that I don't feel any sympathy if you literally put all your money into a freaking Hawk to a coin or whatever she called it. Because first of all, you're putting your money into a cryptocurrency by someone who literally got famous off of the fact that they made a joke that they spit on a wiener. What makes you think that, oh yeah, this person knows what they're doing in cryptocurrency, even if they have a team? Like, why? Why would you even take that risk? We all saw what happened with Logan Paul. How he's still like evading that crap. From last time I've heard, he still owes those people money. Like, bro, it's just honestly, that's on them. Then we obviously had the Jake. Speaking of Paul, we had the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. A couple of good movies that actually came out this year. Obviously, with Sonic 3. There was Mufasa, Transformers 1, a bunch of horror movies too, like Mommy Long. What's it called? Is it just called Long Legs or is it called Mommy Long Legs? I think it's just called like Long Legs. There was also Trap, and there was Deadpool and Wolverine. Obviously, one of the best movies to come out in the summertime. And I don't care what other people say, the movie is great. Buy me on that. Uh, Also, a lot of great animes came out this year. There was Windbreaker. There was Solo Leveling. MHA Season 7 came out. ReZero. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. Uh, I believe Dragon Ball Daima has actually been doing well. For the most part, I actually want to speak on that, but I was speaking on it a little bit later. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that came out this year, especially, and it's honestly great to see. But one thing I do gotta say real quick is, uh, I've talked about it before, and I've said it in my shorts plenty of times. I am not that well versed with anime, especially when it comes to like older anime like Bleach and Naruto and Dragon Ball, especially Dragon Ball. Thing is, I never really grew up on anime. I only grew up on cartoons. And as a child, I was very picky with what I watched and what I liked. So it's not like I would really watch like Ben 10 or anything like that. Needless to say, I'm not that cultured when it comes to like Cartoon Network shows and whatnot. Because for the most part, I found a lot of the shows on Cartoon Network, like Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, Nickelodeon. I always like if I saw a show that I liked, I would hyper focus on that show. So I was very close off as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I was very picky with what I liked, and that pickiness extended to a lot of things. That's why I'm only 5'2". But yeah, that's why for this year, for 2025 especially, I really want to like. I've been doing a heck of a lot of job growing and expanding my palette. Like I've actually dove into anime a lot deeper into 2023 and this year 2024. But I want to keep expanding and growing my not only my knowledge but also my enjoyment for other anime. So that's why I plan on starting watching like the original Dragon Ball. Plan on watching the original Dragon Ball. Then I plan on watching just going through like the rest of the series. Like I have it written down somewhere. Like what is like the actual setup for it? Yeah, I have it as the series where it's lined up, where it's going to be Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and then Dragon Ball Super, which is apparently the newest one aside from Daima, which came out this year. So honestly, I can't wait to start that. But that's not. It's not only just going to stop there where I'm going to be watching Dragon Ball. I'm also going to try to officially dive into like more the older animes, like Naruto especially. Maybe try to get around with Bleach, and then One Piece. Maybe I'll start that like summertime because that's probably the best time when I have all that stuff. So that way, I'm not like too caught up or too busy with like homework and school and whatnot. In which case, it shouldn't be that big of a problem. I'm not really sure what my schedule's gonna look like for next year. Looking through all that, but I'd say I'm pretty hopeful. Sorry. Also, I'm trying to finish this up so that way my first official drink for 2025, like the first drink I ever drink for 2025, will be chocolate milk, and then the first food I want to eat is going to be hot wings. I'm going that crazy with it. Oh wow, what is wrong with me? But yeah. So honestly, I just really want to I really want to explore more anime. I hate the fact that a lot of the questions I like look up to in like the animes, and when I see like a bunch of other anime creators like talking about their animes or like answer anime questions, like, man, that would be a great question to like great question for me to answer. See if my thing aligns with them, because for the most part, my thoughts and my choices really do align with them. Like I'm not just saying that because they're saying it just makes the most sense. They're just making it more clear why that's the better choice. Like Classic Mandy, I obviously take heavy inspiration from him, especially when it comes to like how I like do the content. And when he's talking about like all these different anime and whatnot, it's just like, man, I wish I could be as knowledgeable as him, and I definitely can be. Maybe not as knowledgeable as him, but I could definitely grow my knowledge, somewhat to maybe understand more about what he's trying to say. Especially with like Dandadan this year, there's a great question that I wanted to do, where it was like Dandadan versus MHA. I forgot what the question was. I don't think it was like an actual like versus match, like Okarun versus Deku or something. In which case Deku obviously slams Okarun. But what's it called? I really wanted to say it was something else. It was I think it had something to do with like powers related. I don't know. But I really want to do that. And when it comes to the questions like those, like I'm so glad that it's like so narrowed down and then it's just like perfect for me for someone who isn't as dove deep into the anime. And speaking of and you know what, making the transition. Let's just make the transition now. I really want to continue growing my content as well. I've actually made a post about it, talking about it. Let's see. If you look over to where I have my post, you'll see that I actually posted something 9 hours ago, where it was where I outlined like YouTube goals for 2025. Now the first one is obviously a subscriber goal. You know, with how I'm standing right now, I'm at 691 subscribers, which is a great number to end off this year. I cannot tell you guys enough that it is crazy. I think last year I ended off with like 130, 40 something, and to see that we've grown 500 subscribers this year is great. But I definitely think we could keep growing that number, and but I really just want to keep going and just keep growing. So I made the goal for in 2025 to hit 1 to 2K subscribers. Maybe I can grow more, especially with the content I want to do. But as of right now, that's like the small outline goal I really want to go for. And for the second one, I have daily shorts. This entire year alone, I am not joking. I don't think I missed a single short this year. Like, I don't think I missed a day where I wasn't doing a short. Because that was literally, doing shorts was literally one of the most consistent things I did for YouTube and what I did for my channel. Especially when it came to like, I want to say August, September about, when I started like, when I downloaded TikTok and like you started using the filters, like it just became even more easy. And I do plan on using TikTok more. I don't plan on growing my base over there because of the fact that I just don't care, honestly. I've never cared about my TikTok. I only care about using their filters. I know I could definitely like grow and focus my platform. I know I could probably even take some of my shorts, take them, put them on put them over on what's it called? Probably get harassed for copying Classic Van D's content style. But yeah, I definitely know I could. I definitely know I could grow, but I just don't care for TikTok. I really don't. I'm just glad they have easy to use filters. That's really the only thing I'm happy about. Well, I'm also glad about a few other things on TikTok, but that's for another day. Let's move on. The frick you say? So yeah, and the third thing I have is actually, I guess I should say for third and fourth, the three and fourth things I have labeled are actual videos, and by that I mean like actual long form content. And I don't do that, clearly. I don't have a PC or like a fancy laptop that like makes me do everything. I barely even understand how to like edit videos and whatnot. But that's why I really want to go into more of long form content. I still plan on, I still plan on making the shorts, doing that, doing all of that. But at the same time, I really want to get more into like long form content because I feel like that's where growing my channel will really be. It's making that long form content. Not that I'm saying that you can't get by on live streaming or like just being a streamer or shorts creator, but I really want to be all around. And how can I improve and grow my channel if I'm not even trying like all avenues, especially when creating videos might take over me just doing shorts or just going over live streams in general. Like, what if I just find more passion with that than I do with shorts or what's it called? So that's why I actually want to try and branch out with it. And for the goals I have, I actually have 2 animation videos a month and then 2 reaction. And by the reaction, I mostly mean like, or at least like some kind of IRL form. I also forgot to add a video game, but I feel like that should be obvious. If you know my channel, I'm mostly a weeb. Not a certified weeb, but a weeb. Casual weeb, I guess. A cool weeb. That's not gonna catch on. But yeah, I'm more of a casual anime fan. I'm more of a casual anime fan. But what's it called? I forgot what I was talking about. essentially, I just want to really try branching out with animation. I feel like there's a lot of potential with it, and the reason why I do air quotes and say animation like that is because of the fact that it's not really gonna be animation as more as it's gonna be like just art with me talking over it. So what I have planned out is, well, if you see like a lot of examples and like a lot of inspiration I take from is like early Odd Ones Out, like early Odd Ones Out videos where it just has like you know James's character talking, and then there's also like Emma Richu where her early work especially, and then the Amazing Wolfie Chu, like their work is actually more, at least some of their early works. They actually had more of it where it was like art talk, where it was like the art and like a picture of their character, and then they were actually like talking over it, like trying to insinuate like, hey, this is like talking. So that's what I'm really trying to do. I'm just trying to take like art and then I'm just gonna make it talk over it, and then have like the pictures, framed out, edit it, and then just post it. That's what I really plan for animation on that part at least. And I already know it's gonna be very difficult, even when it comes to like voice recording the voices, because first of all, I'm gonna have to make a script. Second of all, I have to figure out exactly how many art things I'm gonna require or need for that video in particular. And for the most part, and obviously I gotta find artists, but that's not really a problem. So that's I don't even know why I brought that up. But yeah, overall, I just know it's gonna be a very lot of hard work. But I already have a list of ideas of what I want for, or at least a list of what of what stories or topics I want to talk with animation. A few of those topics actually include why I'm doing the animation. Like introduction, like, hey, I'm Wonder, blah 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 blah. And then I actually have group projects, good and bad experiences in college specifically. And then I also have work stories. I have anxiety and how to deal with it, history of pets, thoughts on sports and athletics, why gaming is awesome. And then I obviously have some more lighthearted stuff like, oh, why I like anime or this anime or talk about anime in general, video games I like. But then I also have more uh, serious stuff. Like I said, I actually mentioned anxiety and dealing with it, my personal stories. I'm not gonna say this one because it's actually a little more on the not sad, but more like depressing side. That's not even better. Uh, well, we'll just leave it like that, okay? And then also like a bunch of passion things, like why I'm passionate about this or why I like doing that, blah blah blah. Why I got into YouTube. Although that's probably gonna be discussed in the why animation. But that's really what I want to focus on with animation. I just want to talk about a bunch of stories. I don't have like too many crazy stories or like too many crazy things, so I think for the most part I'll be good. For the most part. And then when it comes to like other stories and whatnot, or the actual stuff like video games, obviously like challenges. There's a bunch of challenges I could do. There's a bunch of gaming things, like game reviews, like trying this new game out, trying that new game out, trying what's it called, trying to beat the challenge, etc., etc. But then there's also reaction videos, like try not to laugh, like looking at funny TikToks or whatever. Like, actually, that pretty much goes hand in hand. But then there's also scary animations, which I really love when YouTubers react to like scary animations or just reacting to animations in general. It's just I don't know why, especially if Cub Scouts. Absolutely love the guy, especially the content he does. But when he reacts to like scary animations, that's literally just my jam. I don't know why. I'm just a big horror fan now. It really is just that. And keep in mind, I've talked about it before too, but I was a huge pussycat when it came to like horror when I was so much younger. But now that I'm older and wiser and a lot more mature, I definitely appreciate horror and the horror genre a lot more than I do. My mom still hates it though. But yeah. And moving on from that, I already know that at the end of the year, I'm not gonna have the best track record of live streams. and for a very good reason, and it's because I've talked about it literally almost every time I stream. It's that I got burned out. I mean, that's quite literally all I could really say about it. Like, 2023, I was literally going hard. I was streaming like almost every day, especially in November hit and the OG Fortnite season came back. Like, I was literally up in there like the whole month. I don't think there was a day I missed, and if there was, then I think I made up for it by streaming twice. But then when 2024 came along, I literally just stopped streaming. Like, I didn't stream for quite a bit. And then there was times where I was like streaming and getting back into it, and then something else would happen, and then it was just this whole cycle where I just kept, or I stream for a bit, and then stream for a good amount of days, or stream for a bit, and then I just would stop streaming, do it again, stream again, stop again, stream again, stop again. Especially in summer, I know I missed a huge opportunity because I was just not doing that much in the summertime with my content and streaming. So I really regret that, honestly. Even if I was feeling burned out, like I feel like I probably could have just kept pushing, just force myself to get back into the rhythm, try to find games, try to just spend money on games, which is what I'm doing now actually. And we're gonna take a quick sidestep. Over this past what's it called, I don't think I'm very conservative with my money. Like I'm very pragmatic and like very fiscal. Overall, I'm a penny pincher. Let's just put it in layman's terms. I'm a penny pincher, bro. I want to save as much money as I possibly can, for a good reason. It's not like I just don't ever want to spend money. I want to save up enough money so that way I can like, buy nice things and buy nice things for my family, help my family out. That's why there was a time where I literally saved up almost 2 grand simply because I wanted to help my family put down a good amount of money for a car. So that way we can finally get rid of this old piece of junk car that we have. And what's it called? But stuff came up and I wasted it on a knife. I actually wasted like a good chunk of my money on a knife. And, oh, it was just terrible. I literally have the knife hanging on my katana rack too. But then I also bought a bunch of other stupid stuff, but that was into my savings. That was just money I just got from my check. But what's it called? And then I saved up a good amount of money again. I saved up like 1,000, actually like a little less than what's it called? I saved up a little under 2K again, and then my mom needed help paying a bill, so I just gave her. She said she needed 500. I gave her the 500. Then what's it called? So it's not like I have really any problem like spending money. Trust me, I can spend money like no other. When and here's the thing, you literally can ask anyone in my family, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, he doesn't buy that much stuff." The shirt I'm wearing and a bunch of other stuff that I have in my room literally came from shopping sprees, or where I was like, you know what, I have a lot of money to spend. I saved up a good amount of money. I should be able to spend a good amount of it. And this shirt, along with like a few others, I actually bought on a shopping spree with my mom and my sister. And during that time, what I did is I literally just went to where my sister works, and then I just picked out like 5, 6 different shirts. I'm not even joking. Like I want to say like 4 black ones, 2 green ones, and then a white one because I'd be balling. I don't know why. I just saw the white shirt. I thought it was nice, and I just got it. Okay, that's how it works. I'm a simple man. So I literally got the white shirts. Then I also bought some pants. Then I bought gloves like a freaking animal that I am. And that added up. First of all, I just want to say with her discount code, and there was like a bunch of deals going on, so I was able to get it off like $100 off. I literally saved $100 with everything that happened. But you guys got to keep in mind that that is one of the only times I can remember like going on a shopping spree for myself. Like I don't buy myself a lot of stuff because I'm fine and content with a lot of the clothes I have. Like I have clothes that are literally like 5 years old. I still wear it. I mean, some of it doesn't fit, so I don't wear it as much. But yeah, when it's occasional. And honestly, it's great that I'm able to do that. I like being able to spend money on stuff I like. What's it called? I literally bought like a beanbag chair kind of thing. I literally put it in the corner. I bought a drawer. I even bought I even bought a new sweater. I forgot to mention I bought a sweater. Like it's not that I don't have a problem spending the money. It's just that I fear way too much about what having to and wanting to save and think about my family. Because to me, they'll always come first. If they need money or if they need help or support, I will always be there for them and I will always provide whatever I can for them. Whatever my mom asks or needs money, I gladly give her the money. It's not even like that bad. It's just that I'm glad I'm able to help. But I was really hoping to, help put that money on something even better. Obviously, bills are important, but if I was able to put that money on like a car, like I said, like a down payment on the car, then that'd be for me. That'd be more beneficial. It just feels like I don't do enough, even though they say I do plenty. It's imposter syndrome, bro. Like it really is. I just don't feel like I'm doing that much, even though they say I am. And maybe I am, and I'm just blind to it. That's very possible. But for the most part, it's just like it just eats at my head. Like you could be doing a lot better. You could be better. I know it can, but at the same time, if I can't do what I want and get the stuff I really want and take care of myself too, then first of all, I know they would be pissed because they'd be like, just wait, you have the money, use it. Like, yeah, they'll make jokes like, oh yeah, you have more money than us, blah blah blah. But it's at the same time where it's like, it just feels so wrong. First of all, I just want to say, whenever I got money for the first time, and I started buying stuff, I got a buzz, okay, and I still have that buzz whenever I buy stuff. At the same time, there's also that gnawing little feeling like you could have saved that money. You could have saved that money for another thing or even better thing. And I definitely can. But at the same time, like if it's stuff I want, then why shouldn't I be able to spend it? So that's why I actually am biting the bullet and finally spending money on looking for a PC. That's me and my dad actually were looking for some PCs on a website. So we actually looked it up, and then we actually saw two PCs that were like both under 1 grand. One was like I forgot what it was, but one was black, and there was like I think it was the older. I think that one had like more of the older gen parts. Meanwhile, the white one had more of the newer gen. I believe the DDR was. I think they had the same DDR. Was it the DDR? Either way, I remember it was one of them. Like the DDR. I think the RAM storage was different too. The only thing I can really tell was that the older gen, the part with the older gen was like a black case. The one in the newer gen is white, and that's really about it as much as I can remember. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm really focusing more on those two. I think I'm kind of leaning towards the white one. I'll keep looking to see if there's any I found, but I'm really leaning towards that white one. That white one really caught my eye. I'm not a particular fan of white, like white cover things. I mean, I know I talked about getting a white shirt because it's slick, but I have dogs, and I feel like it'd be pretty easy to like get the white case like very dirty. So I really wanted to go with the dark case, but I could just literally just buy a new case whenever I want to. So I could just upgrade it like that. Maybe I could buy a custom case where it has like anime characters on it. Who knows? Honestly, who knows? I can literally probably find one right now. But yeah, that's really what I'm do. That's what I decided to do. So also, that's really why I'm like pushing more for like creating content, like long form content, especially that way I can actually like learn how to do video editing, like get video editing software, blah blah blah, and then just try my best. There was other stuff too. That was like kind of like a weird side tangent. I'm sorry. Another thing is I want to collab with other streamers and content creators. Now, for the most part, I'm more than likely not going to reach out to any of the big creators. Like, there are a lot of big names out there, and even the smaller names seem kind of impossible to reach. But that's why I'm trying. That's literally the whole point. Is that you trying to do better. You're trying to just become better. Blah blah blah, etc. etc. So that's why I actually believe that sometime later in the year, or at least like sometime maybe halfway through January before school starts, I'm really hoping to like reach out to this creator and like at least do like a quick video with them, or at least a live stream on my part, and then a quick video with them. Because I feel like first of all, it'd be really freaking cool. Because I've been watching this creator for about 2 years now, about two. I want to say maybe a little close to three, like 2.5 actually. Yeah, I've been watching the creator for like 2 years, and I think her content is really funny. She's not just what's it called. She makes a lot of crude jokes, especially with her partner. Not her like partner like dating partner, but like her very very weird duo to say the least. But honestly, I feel like just being able to play with one of them would be awesome. But if somehow it ends up being all three of us, then hey, first of all, that'd be awesome. Second of all, it'd be cool to talk to the other guy too, and get the scoop on what's going on, you know. But yeah, obviously, also want to reach out to other creators too. Uh, Mostly just creators I look up to. Not that there's like a problem with like looking for other creators that are as small as me, but I don't know. I just feel like for some reason I have a better chance getting more connected with them than the others. So yeah, that's really it. And then my last and final goal is pretty simple: just keep growing and improving. All I want to do is just keep doing better. That's all I've ever wanted to do, and that's what I'll strive for. So yeah, not much else to say on that except that I'm just gonna try my best for it. All right, it's 11:43, which means we have about, let me check, 16 minutes until the time is done. And before we keep talking, I'm just gonna drink some more water. Oh wow, that water hit different. uh, can't really think of anything else to talk about, so I'm just gonna be yapping for a bit. Uh, for the next week, or at least this week, a lot of the questions I'm gonna be answering on my shorts are actually gonna be more like, oh, what was your blah blah blah? Like, who was your favorite character in 2024? Oh wow, excuse me. I can smell the chicken wing from that burp. I brushed my teeth and I ate chicken wings like over 4 hours ago. I feel like that's concerning. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just really taken aback. Uh, yeah, I just gotta say, uh, most of the questions are gonna be more about like, oh, what was your favorite anime? Who was your favorite anime character? Blah blah blah, etc. etc. So nothing really interesting on that part. Just just normal anime questions. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to like seeing the stats. I know my live streams are not going to be the best. I'm expecting at least like maybe 100 plus live streams, but not being like really conservative. Hold on, let me drink a potion of swiftness. I want to go real fast. Like, I want to be a crack addict. What is a thick potion? Poison of poison of harming, poison. Oh yeah, swiftness. Woo! Oh yeah, no, this is what a crack addict looks like. I like how the FOV speeds out, like you're literally on crack. It just makes the most sense. Oh yeah, this is what I like. This is what I live for. I live for the speed. Also, I just want to say real quick. I don't know if I did say it, but it's not just anime that I'm really looking forward to, like going back into like watching, or like even like the newerish stuff that I haven't really gotten into. I really want to get into like older cartoons. I actually just again, I just actually started rewatching the Batman, not Batman, Justice League Unlimited show. For the most part, for the most part, I just gotta say, Unlimited over the original Justice League any day. I just like the extra stories and the extra characters. They're just a lot better to me. But what? Aside from that, like I really want to get into older stuff. Like I've talked about before. I don't know. I never watched the original Ben 10 series. I don't know that much about Ben 10. I'm probably gonna stay away from like the Ed and Eddie. Uh, probably like Powerpuff Girls. You know, I don't know. I feel like a little of the older stuff. Like I don't even know if the original Johnny Test is like even on or even on like Netflix anymore. I know they used to be on it, but I'm not sure, and I don't think they'd be on Max. Speaking of which, I saw that what's it called was no longer on Max. Teen Titans. And first of all, why? Now the only other platform that I think streams it is like Prime. It's like, bro, why are you guys like trying to destroy your platform? You're just so dumb, man. I'm so done with that. Max is just trying to kill themselves to the platform. And if they want to like the match, bro, they go ahead. Just freaking end it already. I forgot where I was. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, jeez, no swift potion. Woo! Oh yeah. No wonder things felt a little slow. What do I look like? Yeah, I literally just look like a crack addict. Take another one. Woo! Yeah, so I'm just planning on going back to watching like some of the older shows like Ben 10. Maybe I actually never watched Samurai Jack, so I plan on going into that, watching that one too. I don't know. I'll make a list and then be like, oh yeah, these are the shows I'm gonna be like rewatch or like rewatching, watching for the first time, etc. So yeah, that's really all I'm gonna be focusing on for like this one, and then obviously the anime. Uh, I don't know what I was trying to do there. So yeah, there's not really much else to say on that. Also gonna be, I do want to say, I don't know if I ever said this. First of all, I don't play GTA 5. I've actually never played any of the GTA games. Only times I've really played them is when I was over on my cousin's house, and I would just play on their thing. But when GTA 6 does come out, I'm pretty sure there is gonna be a campaign. So I'm definitely gonna be playing the campaign. See what crazy adventures goes on in there. I mean, by the I'm already 19, so even if it came out like later after September, it'd be like, yeah, I already got it. And what? It's not like my parents can ground me or anything. I'll pay for the bill. I'm kidding. Got it. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be looking into GTA 5 or GTA 6. So yeah. Also, I don't know if I have actually talked about this yet, but what's it called? For the most part, I've actually been watching. I don't know when this started, but I think it started like at least earlier this month. Well, I've actually been watching like Dragon Ball Super clips, and honestly, that's uh, watching the clips. Or first of all, it makes me really want to like watch the entirety of Dragon Ball because if the clips alone are funny, then it's just like it's gotta be all funny, right? Stop it. So yeah, Dragon Ball Super especially, it looks like a grand time. So I'm really looking forward to when I can start that. Then there's well yeah, what I don't think it's gonna be a problem finding the original I already have a site where you can like watch the original Dragon Ball, but it's watching like all of it because I'm pretty sure there's got to be like at least a good amount of episodes, right? Like hundreds and hundreds of episodes of Dragon Ball, like the original series. And then there's Dragon Ball Z, then there's GT, then there's Super. I'm not sure if you have to like watch it all to like make sure it all understands, but I definitely want to get around to like watching the original at least. And then maybe if I can like skip over like GT and then Z. Although I think Z was pretty up there, no? I'm pretty sure I don't know what the word is for it, but I know Dragon Ball Z was kind of up there. I'm just gonna take a note of this. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of the clips, and honestly, it looks like a lot of fun. And by the way, I understand why people are terrified of Zeno now, because this man is the most chill person, the most adorable looking thing, and yet I literally saw a clip where he erased an entire universe. It looked like, holy frick! Nah, I understand why Beerus is scared of him now. That's actually funny. Now I'm out of stuff to talk about again. Frick. I was gonna be I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before, but my memory sucks. So I'm actually gonna be rewatching a what's it called? I know the Chainsaw Man movie comes out. I believe it comes out this year. So I'm gonna be I'll be seated. But I'm also gonna be rewatching the entirety of the first season of Chainsaw Man. Then I also want to rewatch Vinland Saga. It has been a while since I've seen those shows. I'm not gonna lie. Then with Solo Leveling coming up, I should rewatch that. Give a little more hype around it. But yeah, it's funny. I watch those shows, and I just don't really talk about them. I guess I'm more hyper focused on like. I guess it's because like I was trying to like make a positive picture about like I don't consider myself to be a part of the MHA fandom at all. But I guess if I made like positivity or like doing those questions about like MHA and whatnot, I guess hopefully that I could like get a good attention or get like a good source of people, like a good crowd of subscribers that actually like the contents and liked because they liked MHA. Even if my takes were hot trash, they could still at least be partaking in it. I don't know, man. It just be I guess I just really wanted to be like bring positivity to MHA, especially when it was like in its controversial state. In which case, here's the thing. I know MHA is not the best anime. It is far from it. But as far as it goes for new gen, it's definitely up there. You can't deny that. Like first of all, JJK, once again, that is also a great anime series, great manga. But I'm telling you right now, a lot of people said that they were mid, and I feel like the authors kind of listened to it because of the fact that they added those bonus pages, and I'm really glad they did because of the fact that I feel like they could understand, like to some degree, that they saw their fans' reactions to it, and kind of hopefully understood that it was kind of underwhelming with both of them. At least with now, here's the thing: I actually defended MHA's somewhat mid-ending because of the fact that with MHA's ending, like the original ending before like Horikoshi added those bonus pages, like you could actually make an argument for it because of the fact that Deku was able to do his dream still. He got a suit. He got literally a Iron Man suit to where he can use it. And then on the last page, he's literally right there alongside his other classmates, just speeding out to fight crime. Like literally, just he's still there. He's doing his job. Not to mention, in the later chapters, he actually says himself that he would, even if he did still have one for all, he would still became a teacher. First of all, huge props to that. Second of all, the guy did not have a terrible life. Because a lot of people were jumping the gun with that crowd, like, oh, his friends abandoned him. Oh, he doesn't have a good life anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, did we read the same chapter, or are you just that freaking dumb in the head? Because it says they can't meet up as much, and guess what? Being a hero probably does take a lot of your time. Who would have thought? That's like having any other friends with jobs that they are committed to. Like, you cannot tell me that you, as an adult, have other friends who are also adults who are just available all the time. If your friends are available all the time, they clearly do not have a job. And if they aren't available all the time, it's because they're either working too hard or they're really committed to their job. And they were committed. You don't want to know why? Because they were working their butts off to get them the suit. I mean, yeah, your Rosie probably could have just paid for it all herself. And maybe even the Bakugo and Toto just jumped in on it. But guess what? It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we still got a very happy and satisfying end. Meanwhile, with JJK, that ending, it was pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie. Because the way it ended was like the whole like a bunch of stuff just being even now with like the bonus 60 pages get added. It just doesn't seem like it was enough. To some degree, it brings a lot of closure, but at the same time, it was like eh. And by the way, I just gotta hop on the train and say that Yuto really did win Jujutsu Kaisen. He literally got Maki. He's the head of the Gojo clan. He's rich. He has kids. He has grandkids. And overall, he's still looking good in his old age. So yeah, he's definitely got it. He definitely won JJK. And that's all that I really can say about that. But I guess that's really all I should say for now, because in the last 2 minutes, it is 11:58, and we only have 1 minute and 49 seconds left until 2024 comes to an end. Now, I just gotta, and I know I've been talking a lot, obviously. That's the whole point of this live stream. You gotta fill the air. Okay, hold on. I want to count how many bottles that was. 8, 9, 10. I drank 10 bottles. I'm a heavy drinker. Did not want a tea bag. Okay, I just fell down. But yeah, I just want to say real quick that this year it had its ups and downs. This year was not perfect at all. It was far from it. I think we can all agree on that. But at the same time, I know in this year we had some good moments. I mean, you can't have literally a day or a night where there isn't a good time. And I just want to say, like I said, I have a really good feeling about 2025. I really do. I'm really looking forward to this new year because I just feel like this year will have something in store for us. Maybe this year we'll all be able to achieve our dreams. Maybe this year a lot of things will happen for us. A lot of good things. Even with everything going on in the world right now, I still have hope. And this is coming from someone who is very, very cynical and very just not hopeful. But if I have hope, that means I should have it for good reason. And in 5 seconds, we will be into the new year in 3, 2, 1. It is officially 12 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means. It is officially Wednesday, January 1st, 2025. Look at that. Hold on. Let me turn that off. It is officially 2025. And you can't see it, but yeah. 2025, you know what that means. Let's sound the alarms, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the fireworks. Happy 2025, ladies and gentlemen. We made it another year. And let's make sure this year is a good one, too. Let's just enjoy the fireworks. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who stopped by, even if it was only for a minute. Your support means everything. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your... I hope you guys have a great beginning to your year. 25 is just starting. Let's make 2025 our year, shall we? And for right now, I'll let the rest of these fireworks play out. And then I guess we'll just start our new year. With that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead, drop a like, drop a sub, take your friends. And as always, guys, hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your night. And yeah, that's all I know, guys. Tight notes. Especially for this amazing start to 2025. That's all I know, guys. Tight notes. I'll see you guys in the first. I guess I'll see you guys later in 2025. Peace. Let's have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye.